Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. This reading is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These have already been pre-shuffled, so we're going to roll right on into it. I'm looking at you first with these cards, and over here, these particular cards, I'll be looking at your person of interest. Welcome back to repeat viewers. Welcome to those of you that are new. All right, let's see what we've got. Please excuse the dog noises in the background if you can hear them. All right, overall energy of this reading is the Nine of Cups. That looks beautiful. In this particular deck, I feel the Nine of Cups is moving towards obtaining some sort of long-held desire, right? You may have had a great deal of things that you've had to do to get to this point. There may be a sense where you're needing to just stop and pause and live in the moment because something grand and something wonderful is about to happen. And so it looks really fantastic. Love it. You could be meditating, trying to manifest something in your life as well. Strongly possible. I see you leaving a particular situation behind with the Six of Swords, Cancer. This is a situation that wasn't serving you, possibly didn't provide you with what you needed with regards to any area of your life. You're choosing you. You're choosing you before others. But you are getting yourself out of a very difficult situation, one that has not been comfortable for you in the past. It could be related to finances. We have the Eight of Materials, Ace of Materials. These would be indicative of the fact that perhaps you're working a great deal, working way more than perhaps you would like to be working or you thought you would be. You may be putting in a lot of overtime. You might be wearing a lot of hats at your particular place of business, doing a lot of other people's jobs and just totally killing it from the work front. I mean, you're doing great, but yet it looks like it might be causing you to feel a little bit topsy-turvy, right? A little bit out of sorts. A little bit as if you're not precisely enjoying the work that you're doing. If this is not work-related, it's something that you've had to put a great deal of time and effort into. We have the Eight of Swords here, the Eight of Voices. So there does appear to be some sort of fear about leaving a struggle behind. Sometimes when we have an issue with leaving a struggle behind, it's because in the struggle we feel a sense of comfort because we know what's going to happen. Whereas if we step out of that, we don't know what's coming in the future and it can feel a little bit uncomfortable. And so it could just very simply be that you're struggling to make a move in your life to leave some sort of difficulty in the past. Nine of Voices is fantastic. Some sort of communication is rushing in. It's coming in soon. It's going to give you the strength to overcome these fears. It's going to give you the strength to say goodbye to those people that have been causing you problems, to say goodbye to that job because you get a new offer here. The direction you're moving in, Cancer, is magnificent. We have the Ten of Materials. That's abundance. That's also family. That's also peace. It's a sense of contentment. We have the Hierophant, could be moving towards a relationship. The Hierophant can also be a sense of spiritual growth, spiritual awareness, you know, really great heightened energy of attainment for you here. And then we have the Devil, and although the Devil can be a little bit overwhelming in this particular case, I just feel it's overthinking for you, Cancer. Overthinking, creating a little bit of moodiness. All right, let's see what our clarifying cards want to add so that we know where this is going beyond, oh, great things, you know. All right, we have the Eight of Swords. I have these upside down, my apologies. Eight of Swords, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Strength card, Three of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Wands, and there you are, the Chariot. Okay. So ultimately, Cancer, you, my dear men and women, are heading towards some sort of happiness. You're heading towards feeling a sense of contentment, feeling a sense of emotional stability, feeling a sense of excitement. Looks fantastic. The Eight of Swords. There could be some fear about whether or not a new job will come your way or whether or not an opportunity will come your way. Because we have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups here, I feel like there's some fear about possibly moving into a commitment. Maybe you're just anti-commitment at the moment because of some sort of past hurt, some sort of past wound, and you're concerned about this sort of situation repeating in a new relationship. So it could be that as well. With the Strength card and the Eight of Materials, I feel that there's somebody in your life that brings you a sense of peace, despite all the difficulties, despite all the struggles. But right now it looks like you're taking a little bit of a break from other people to try to get your emotions in check. And when I say your emotions in check, I'm not talking about love. It's more like you're going through a struggle, so the emotions are overwhelming. With the Lovers and the Knight of Voices, I feel that the epiphany comes because the sun is coming up over the clouds, right? The epiphany comes through some sort of communication regarding a love relationship or regarding a business partnership. And we do see that there is a new happy start with regards to financial abundance or with regards to a long-term commitment or with regards to family. Some sort of peace, some sort of happy news coming your way regarding this situation. Now down here at the center of everything, there's this delay. There's this waiting for movement. I feel like you've been waiting for somebody else to take some sort of action. You've been waiting on somebody to do something. And since they are not, I see you saying, you know what, I'm not waiting any longer. I'm moving on. You could be moving on from a love situation that just wasn't working itself out and moving on to somebody brand new or somebody from the past that's returning. Could be either or. But if it's not love related, it still is I'm not waiting for somebody else to help hold the reins in my life, right? Instead, I'm going to just head on out and I'm going towards what it is that I desire. Judgment and the Eight of Swords. There could be some concern about making a choice with regards to this situation. A lot of fear is getting in the way of this movement. It's interesting. So 9 of Wands in the Hierophant. It's like you just need one more wand to come to a point where you can release the burdens, right? And so there seems to be some sort of feeling that you just don't want the same thing over and over again with regards to a relationship or with regards to a business partnership. You want that new excitement and passion to come into your life, Cancer. So, I mean, it looks positive. You're not settling. You're not settling on the romantic front nor the business front. And you're waiting for what you want. And I see it's coming because we have 2 aces and the 10 of coins. It looks magnificent. Let's take a look at your person. Stunningly beautiful there, Cancer. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully something good. There's the King of Cups again. So you could be dealing with a King of Cups man or woman, doesn't matter. Or they, them. Oh, let's be clear, it could be any. With the Lovers and the Star. Okay, so we have some Judgment. We have repeat cards from you. So you and this person are on the same page, right? We have the King of Cups here. So that's a repeat card in the same exact location, as a matter of fact. And then we have the Lovers was a repeat card. Where's our dear old Lovers card? Here it is right here. And it's clarifying the communication that's coming in. So Cancer, I think that you've got communication either going out from you or coming into you. Five of Coins is very similar to that 4 of Swords energy we saw with the King of Cups here. So we've got some repeats, including Judgment. Judgment and Temperance, with Temperance in the center. This could be indicative of of the fact, Cancer, that if you're waiting on somebody from the past, and don't shoot the messenger, this is what I see. If you are waiting on a second chance from somebody in the past, Cancer, I see that second chance is available to you, it looks like. And it looks like they're making a decision to reunite or to reconcile with you after a period of time. There's the Four of Swords, the repeat. After a period of time of solitude, right? So they've been in this period of solitude. They've been in deep thought and reflection is what it looks like, Cancer. Deep thought and reflection on how to take control of this love situation because they desire to resolve a situation. They desire to fix something. Coming up with the best course of action to allow them to express how they're truly feeling, which it looks like they've been keeping to themselves. But the two of you appear to be in separation in the present moment. Yet the bond is so strong. The bond is so strong. I feel like they're calling you in and you're calling them in. Because see, here we have a man meditating. Here we have a woman meditating. And here we have the representation of masculine, feminine, right? So I feel as if there's in essence that this particular individual has a lot of options, but yet they only want one. That's you, right? Or you, them. And then with this King of Cups, it's in deep thought and meditation. How do I bring this connection back to a point of healing and to a point of happiness? Looks fantastic. Looks utterly fantastic. I'm afraid to take clarifying cards on it. Because everything's looking so beautiful so far, you know. Nine of Cups. So there's our repeat card with the Nine of Cups too. Queen of Coins. Eight of Swords. The Emperor on top of the Emperor. Bam. Wham bam. The Emperor is in town. Look at that. Emperor. All right. Chariot. Once again, Chariot. The Sun. Temperance again. Repeat. The World. Two of Coins. Nine of Wands. But look at what's immediately underneath that. That's the Ten of Coins that we had on your side, right? Ten of Coins. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. Ten of Swords. Strength. There's your Six of Swords. It's like they are afraid you're going to run off on them. You're going to leave them behind. All right. So you and this person, Cancer, it looks like you've been round and round, right? I would expect to see the round and round card from the Wisdom of the Oracle here. I'm just going to pull it out just for reference to show you. Sort of like the same thing happening over and over and over again between the two of you, right? You fix it and then you call it, you guys get into a problem again. And then you fix it and you mend it and you get into another problem. And it's like the same thing keeps happening over and over and over again. But yet somebody hasn't given up and they want a second chance. So your person is wanting a second chance. They want a renewal of this connection. Right here at the center of everything, there's been a lack of movement with regards to reconciliation in the past. A lack of movement towards reconciliation. But yet, with the infinity symbol showing here on this particular Temperance card, this is a very deep connection, especially coming directly above this Lovers card. So, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups to me kind of have a little bit of a partying vibe to them. So if this does not equate to your person, just go ahead and throw it out. But I see somebody partying, having a good old time, drinking their fears and worries away. Drinking and partying their fears and worries away. Somebody who has a spontaneous flair, a little bit of a, YOLO, you only live once, and FOMO, fear of missing out. They kind of have a need to kind of be in the thick of things, right? But it looks like they're getting their act together. Double Emperor. This particular person's looking at their life and they're making some changes. They're stepping it up. They're rising up. Eye of the Tiger is playing through my head for some reason. Maybe that's important to somebody. So with the King of Cups and Temperance, it's that desire to reconcile. It's almost like they're meditating to try to connect with you, Cancer, on an energetic level to produce change here. Queen of Coins, Seven of Wands. Whether you are a man or a woman, this person is showing up with the masculine energy, with the Emperor and the King. And so regardless of whether you're, whether you consider yourself male, female, they, them, etc. The Queen of Coins is representing you in this particular case, Cancer, where they see you as stable. They see you as having this firm foundation. They see you as having this beautiful, loving, giving energy. Now with the World, they're wanting to start things over again. They're wanting a new cycle to start between the two of you, which looks absolutely magnificent. Now the fears is what's been keeping them from you. Fears and worries have been creating this space of distance between the two of you. And while they know they could just simply, magically put that key in that lock, and just like, lock and key on the TV, something magical would happen if they'd come your way, but yet they remain in this state of solitude. And it could be that they were healing from a broken heart from another individual. That's possible. With the Sun, they've gotten whatever kind of enlightenment they need here to come towards you, Cancer. And with the Star and the Two of Pentacles, I see that they're really coming to a really great point of healing and wanting to repair something with you. It looks amazing. Let me get an oracle card for you guys. Now let me get Romance Angel. And I think I'm going to extend this, Cancer. I want to see more about what's going on with your person. What's going on with your Emperor? Hold up, that was me. Talk to me about Cancer's person of interest, please. Chemistry. Yep, we saw that. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. That was definitely displaying. And one more, please, regarding Cancer and their person of interest. Forgiving and learning. That's the Judgment card. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Some of you may need to release a former ex, but overall it looks fantastic. This person really wants to come towards you. Let's find out if they're going to. I see separation in the near future. So I want to find out. They're really big in this Emperor mode, so that looks amazing. Let's find out if they're going to have the strength to be able to come forward for reconciliation. And then let's find out not only that, but how are they feeling about you? It looks like they love you, but let's find out a little bit more. Let's see what they're thinking and where this has the potential of going. So if that is of interest to you, Cancer, stay tuned for your extended preview. Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your conglomerated pile of cards that was in your extended. Cancer, it was a 22-minute extended. We looked at a lot here, but there's one thing I need to show you, and you will know in an instant if this resonates with you or if this does not. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 Emperors in a super hot pair, Empress, Empress. If you are dealing with a twin flame connection, this kind of had an in and out sort of vibe to it. At least it showed that there's some resolving of some things of that nature. So if you are a twin flame Cancer, which I'm sure many of you are because you all seem to be attracted to these readings when they're yours, the link is in the description box. The link is in the comments. Get your extended now, and it shouldn't disappoint. All right, my dears, love and light to you, and I shall see you again soon. Bye-bye.